Salve and welcome to the Roman Gardens. Now obviously, due to the time of year, it being January, there's not a lot here at the moment. It's said that there was a few people in the Roman period that would have looked after this place. Now they would have planted poppies and fruits and flowers all around the wall there, here as well. These are some of the remains of the columns. I'm going to try and see if I can find a reproduction picture of what this would have looked like. You can just imagine with all these columns coming up. What's this one? Siege damage. Oh, so when the King Charles I was fighting in Chester, this had a bit of damage to it. There's another thing here to have a little read of. In remembrance of those who lost their lives, homes and all held dear in the great siege of Chester, again with the Civil War. I think I might try and revisit this place in the summer, actually see it in all its glory. I don't think it would have been it'll look as grand as it would have done in the Roman times, but beggars can't be choosers, can they? Still got some of the big columns left there. This is an interesting thing. In the actual garden area, they would have had a bath, bathing in style. Now look at that picture there. You can just imagine that. Now this here, this must be where they was excavating it originally. But here, so obviously you're not going to have a bath under there, are you? What this is for, that there would have a fire underneath and that would feed underneath here. And there would be a chimney, I think that's on the other side, I'll get to that in a minute. But this is the underfloor heating. The Romans were ingenious with some of the things that they came up with. And then the baths would have been on top of that. There should be a chimney. Yes, there we are. That's where it would have been. I don't know if there's there's a picture here to show you what I just said. So yeah, start the fire there, goes through the underfloor heating and up through the vents at the top. I think they found a bit of a mosaic there. There's dolphins. Oh right. Obviously there's not much left of how it would have been originally. Don't know what this area is for, let's have a look. There's another plaque here, I think, gives a bit more information. Welcome to the Roman Gardens. The gardens were first laid out in 1949 to display the many Roman building fragments that had been discovered in Chester. Oh, so perhaps they don't actually know what the gardens would have looked like. In 2000 the gardens were extended to provide a route to the river. So yeah, possibly it was only a small garden this. Like a small temple maybe, like that kind of thing. Maybe in the middle, with the gardens around it. Possibly, yeah, maybe that middle piece there. That could have been nice. The Roman way of death. What's this one? Oh, so this is a shrine perhaps? No matter whether you were interred or cremated, the Roman world, socially mobile, wanted to display their wealth, status and elaboration. So is this a tomb? Or the top of a tomb possibly? Well, I cannot make out a single thing on there. There's a lot of scratches and a lot of marks, but what it is I have no idea. Same with some of these, like obviously they've got stuff growing on top now, but you can see in the dents where it is. And then we've got that area there, but when it's saying it's extended to meet the river, I think that's possibly why. Cut through to the River Dee down there. So this has been the Roman Gardens of Chester. You can see the old Roman wall going across. So I thought that I would just mention before leaving the gardens that this morning when I went and had breakfast, I went into a local cafe, right? And inside there was a sign saying, "Come and see our Roman remains." I thought, well, I've got to have a look at this, haven't I? So I've got a bit of footage that shows at the bottom of the cafe the same kind of thing with the underfloor heating with the Roman baths. And what it said on there was the information that they believed that the 14th Legion would have gone to that specific point to bathe, not here or not at some of the other baths, because maybe they were for more important people, perhaps senators and that kind of thing, leaders. But yeah, they would have gone there for it. So I'll show that footage at the end of this now, let you see that.